Alright, hey, HadesOmega here, and I'm shooting another HadesOmega Solar Garage project video. Alright, so this video is going to be about like how you could tell your state of charge by looking at the app. Okay, so we'll be looking at the app on my phone, and we'll be looking at the app on the desktop computer. Alright, there's two ways you could do it. And like so one of the gripes I have about the Growatt inverter is that it doesn't tell you how much charge is in the freaking battery, man. And something as simple as like telling you how much voltage is in the battery, you know. And I found out how to do it. All right, it was a little hidden, but I've been using it for quite some time now. So there is a way you can tell how much voltage your battery bank has by looking at the app. All right, and I'm going to show you right now. All right, because like a lot of the times, if HadesOmega wants to know how much state of charge he's got in the battery, I have to go into the garage and look at my battery monitor. Okay, so, but this way you're using the app, you know, and so the way the app works is you've got the USB dongle connected to the inverter, and then it connects to the Growatt app, all right, or it uses your Wi-Fi. It connects to your Wi-Fi and then sends the data to the Growatt website, all right, and then you can log on to your Growatt app account, all right, and then you can see what your Growatt inverter is doing, all right. So I'll show you how HadesOmega can check the state of charge just by, you know, looking at the app, all right. So I don't have to be in the garage. I could be anywhere, pretty much anywhere, if I have my phone, you know, and it has internet access. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, so here's the this is the desktop app. I will show you the phone app in a bit. So the way you can, yeah, you can't really check anything. This is what's going on right now. All right, I got about 937 watts of solar coming in. All right, and I'm discharging 1200 watts from the battery. All right, and my total load is 1500. So I'm charging my RAV4 Prime right now, my EV, so that's eating up about 1500 watts. That's what this consumption is right here. Okay. Okay. So and yeah. So this shows you how much power you've got from the sun today. This shows you how much you've imported from the grid. None. That's good. How much of the battery you've discharged. How much you've charged. All right. And if you look down here, you can look at the graph. So this is all, this blue stuff here is solar, and then this is your load. So like around like 2 o'clock, I plugged my car in to charge. All right. Okay, so how you could tell how much voltage is in your battery is you go here. All right, so there's this little information circles here. All right, if you go to this one, it tells you how much voltage you have. There you go. So your battery my battery voltage is currently 26.5, probably somewhere around that whenever it updates. Okay, it tells you how much your load percentage is, how much your PV voltage is. A lot of good information to know. Right, 105 volts coming in from the solar panels. I don't know what recharging current. Oh, that's the current coming in from the solar panels. So that's like almost 40 amps. And then well, that's a lot actually. And then the total charge current is 36 amps. All right, and then AC input is 123 volts. Your AC output is 120 volts right now, and then the consumption, all right, and then load percentage 51.8. But the important one that you want is 26.5. All right, so HadesOmega has the 24 volt Growatt inverter. So I can tell you now, at 24 volts, you're pretty much at zero state of charge. You're running out of power, right? At 24 volts. That's about the time it's going to switch to the grid power. All right, 25 volts, you probably got less than half. All right, 26 volts. 26 volts, you're about half. I think yeah, 26. So we're about a half state of charge right now. All right, and then at 27, 28, you've got more than 50%. So at 28 volts, I think it's full. That's like 100%, 28 volts. All right, when you get to 24 volts, you're out. All right, so I know I've got about half a charge in the battery. All right, we can go downstairs and check. All right, but I know at 24 you've got nothing in the tank. Okay, type of thing. Okay, so that's how you can tell on the on the whatchamacallit, the desktop app. Now let's go bust out the phone app. Okay, I got my phone app out. All right, you can see it's the same. It says 7.1. It's actually wrong. It's supposed to be 7.7. Let me update it. So you can swipe it like this and update it. So now it says 7.7. Now it's updated to the latest information. All right, and so where can you find this this voltage information? Well, look for the little I right there. Okay, boom, right here. Okay, there you go, and it brings up that little panel there. Let me move it down a little bit. Okay, so this is how I can tell how much my voltage is. All right, it's the same data. All right, same data. 26 volts right now. All right, it's 103 volts, 35.9 amps. Okay, that's how much load we're using. We're using 51% of the 3,000 watts load that the inverter can handle. So 26 volts, about half charge, maybe a little, maybe less. All right. Yeah, we're about half, I'm thinking. Okay, so that's how you could tell how much state of charge your battery has without having to go downstairs or go to your power plant and actually look at it, okay? Or look at my little battery monitor dealie. It's this little eye thing right here, okay? This eye thing and then eye thing over here, all right? It's a circle eye. Okay. Okay, to go ahead and verify that, we've gone to the power plant downstairs. Oh, we got 74%. So I guess 26 volts is more like 70%. All right, there's quite a bit of charge left in there still. But you can see the voltage is around 26 volts. So that's right. All right. So HadesOmega needs to get his little calculations right. But I know at 24, it's at like 0%. So 26 is like 70, so I would think 25 is more like 50, and then yeah, the voltage is supposed to drop suddenly when it gets close to running out of charge. So when you get to about 25, you're less than 50%. All right, and it's going to drop really fast. All right, and then at 24, you're out. All right, from what I know. So, but like right here, you can see here 26 point. At 27, oh no, excuse me, 27 is 100 volts for my system. All right, so this will say 100% when I see 27 volts here. Okay, but we're at 26 right now. All right, so just 3/4 of a voltage tells me we're at 100%. All right, so HadesOmega was a little bit off. All right, it's 27 is 100%, all right, because that's my note right here. So what I did is, like, when I got to 100% state of charge here, I just looked at how much voltage it was, and then I recorded that here. So that's at 100, we're 27%, all right, and then at 99%, we're at 26. Wow, that's a big jump from 1%. That's what I say, all right, and then yeah. So when you get to 24, you're out of power, all right. That's because it's a 24-volt battery. You know, so when you're at 24 volts, you're out of charge. Okay. So at 27, if 27 is 100, 26 is probably, yeah, 26 is 70%. All right. So 26 is 70%. 25 is probably like 50%, and then 24 is 0%. Or you're getting close to 0%, like 25%. Okay, but like, yeah, once you get to 24 volts, the voltage just drops really fast, right? Because that's the lithium iron phosphate chemistry. That's what it does. Okay, so there you go. That's how I tell how much voltage is in my battery by looking at the app. All right, so. And then I just kind of double check when we went down here. But HadesOmega had his numbers off a little bit. So 27 is fully charged, all right? So when I look at my phone and it's 27, I see it at 28 sometimes. I see it hit 28, so I don't know, man. But 27 is 100%. 26 is like 70%, yeah. And then I guess like around 50% is 25. And then 24, you're almost out of juice, okay? All right, so yeah, that's how I can tell how much charge the battery has by even when I'm not home. All right, as long as you have the app on you and you have internet access, you should be able to tell how much voltage you have. And if you could tell how much voltage you have, you could tell how much charge is in your dealio. Okay. All right. It'll also, there's also a little battery meter thing in the app, but it really doesn't tell you the battery is out of juice until it's like literally out of juice already. Like when it's at like 0%, you'll see it go from like 100 to like 25%, like really fast. Okay. So I don't really go off of that, but I do know if I see that battery gauge move at all, that means you're pretty much out of juice already. So you're getting there. All right, so that's another way to tell. Just look at the app and then look at how much battery, the charge it says it has. But the battery meter in the app isn't very accurate. All right, the battery meter, like I said, when you see it drop, that means you're out of power already. it's like there's like no warning. It's not accurate at all. All right, it's more accurate to look at the voltage, and then you can tell how much. So like 27 volts, 26 volts, you're at 70%. This is what we're at right now. Okay. There you go. HadesOmega out. Hope you learned something.